Alright, listen up, you people. A year or two ago, maybe even longer, I made a video about the top 5 Netflix series. Top 5 anime Netflix series in the UK. Now, that is outdated, and every comment on that is basically, right, Death Note's not on Netflix anymore. Right, well, I'm sorry about that, but the video is old now, so we're going to make a new one, and we're gonna see how it goes. Now, some of the series from the original video are still on there, but I'm not going to include them. I'm going to go a bit outside the box, and honestly, just go off like my favourites now, but excluding them ones, so it's all new ones, and they'll be alright, yeah. As always, this is not a review of these anime series. I don't really review stuff, so we won't be doing that. I'll just be telling you a tiny bit about it, what I think of it, and that's about it. Also, you might be thinking, well, Ryan, I'm not in the UK, so how am I supposed to watch these? Well, I've got a surprise for you. Use Surfshark VPN. It is a very good VPN, and it can allow you to appear you're in a different country. I use it about 24 hours a day on like 3 devices because I like to act like I'm a super secret spy and no one can see what I'm doing. Don't really do that, but it does a hell of a lot to keep you protected, and it also makes it possible to watch anime that isn't in your nation. Use my link in the description, you get some extra bonus shit, and it's an affiliate link, I've got to say that for legal reasons. Great, yeah, thank you. These series are in no particular order, but let's start out with Demon Slayer. So, there's not a great lot to say about Demon Slayer, and if you're into anime, you've probably already seen it, but I wouldn't be doing my job right if it wasn't in this list, which is why I've put it first, just get it out of the way. So, there's this dude called Tanjiro, and he's just a little like charcoal dude, he's just living in his little village, it's snowing all the time, he's got a great family life, it is what it is, but there's these things called demons that are kind of like murking everyone, and they're not good guys. Tanjiro comes home one day, this is not a spoiler because it happens really soon, by the way. Tanjiro comes home one day, boom, family's being absolutely obliterated by what we assume is a demon. Sister's still kind of alive, but she's also kind of a demon now. It's not great, so now he goes on a fucking mission to try and sort all this shit out, and it's absolutely fucking quality. I know that sounds a bit generic, but trust, it's fire. Now, in my opinion, this anime has by far the best visuals and animation out there right now. It is absolutely dynamite. Like, you watch these fights, and this you sit back and you're like, whoa, how have they done that? I don't know how they've done that. I'm assuming with a lot of love and effort on their part. Now, this anime, it is a bit gruesome. People get like fucking heads cut off and arms and all sorts of shit. If that's not your cup of tea, don't recommend watching it. Other than that, watch it. It's probably the best anime out right now. Straight in there with number 2, Highrise Inversion. Right. Netflix original. Usually alright, I suppose. This one, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's not amazing, like, it's not, but it just clicked for me. I don't know why. It was just easy watching, fun to watch, nice and great, easy peasy. Give it a chance. It's not that long. Season 2 coming soon, I believe. Right, so Yuri Honjo is just chilling in a classroom, and all of a sudden, bang, new world. Like, all top of these roof, and everything's super high, and there's these dudes with masks running around, right? And they are just trying to murk everyone. So, basically, she's just trying to meet up with her brother, you know, just try to survive, get out of this fucking world. It appears to be some kind of game or whatever, but we don't know why she was teleported. I don't know. I haven't read the manga. Manga will probably be there by now. I don't know. Right, so, we need to figure out why she's being teleported to this world, what the hell's happened, what the hell's going on, and how the hell to get back home. These dudes with masks on, some are good, some are bad. Mostly bad, and they're just absolutely going around slaughtering everyone. But it's really easy to watch, and you can just blast through it in a few hours, and honestly, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. There's a bit of like fan servicey stuff going on, like up the skirts and shit. I'm not a fan of that. Some people are, but it wasn't really enough to put me off. I was just kind of like, oh, well, you know, gotta get people watching, I suppose, whatever. But yeah, it's definitely worth watching. Give the first couple episodes a try and just see if it resonates with you. I enjoyed it, that's me. Number 3 is Darwins Game, another one. There's a very good chance you've seen it because it's absolutely mint. Right, it's kind of similar to the last one on the list, but also not really. Kind of like, you know, a bit of a weird world with like cyber shit going on. It's good though, I really do enjoy it. So, Kaname Sudo, once again, chill in a classroom, boom, phone goes off, bleep bleep, he's got a notification from this app. What did he do? Okay then, click. He's like, yeah, I'll have a crack at this, see what's going on. All of a sudden, the world starts going a bit mental and people are trying to kill him, and he's got to like survive and stuff. And it turns out this app on his phone put him into this little weird world thing where bad shit happens and you've got to try and not die. It's different. I rate it. It's I mean, there's like game animes out there and stuff, you know, there is, but this is a bit different and it absolutely works. Another thing, it looks fucking mint. Like, the style, the visuals, everything. It's great. I love it. Then again, that's me. I like shit. I'm easy to please. You might not be easy to please. This is why my list is my list, because it's my list and my list is about me. But it's worth watching. Give it a crack. See what happens. You might like it. I reckon you'll like it. It's fucking good. Now, I said this is in no particular order, but number 4 is by far my favourite on the list. Bake and Bake Hanma. Right, simple. There's a guy, it's called Bake Hanma, and he's an absolute beast, and he just kicks the fuck out of everyone. Everyone kicks the fuck out of him. Everybody kicks the fuck out of each other. It's a remake of the original Bake series, if you have not seen that. It's a bit old, years ago, definitely worth watching. I mean, if you haven't watched it, watch it. But in my opinion, this remake is even better. Right, so there's 2 seasons so far. Bake and Bake Hanma. Watch them both. Why? Because they're fucking good. So, Bake Hanma's a high school kid. A lot of these people are in high school, aren't they? And he's pretty much like the strongest guy in the world, or one of the strongest guys in the world, and he fights in tournaments and people want to fight him to prove how good they are and how strong they are. And Baki's like, alright then, people are getting absolutely fucking mutilated. Again, not for the one with a weak stomach. Right, so you'll be starting off with just the first season, which is called Bake, obviously on Netflix. Now, there's all these dudes that are in prison, all different prisons all around the world, and they're all absolute lunatics and super strong dudes. Now, they all end up in the same place, and that's where our fucking hero Baki lives. And Baki has to fucking fight all these dudes. Now, there's other people in the show too that live in the same areas. Baki, they get involved and they start fighting too. And basically, they're just trying to put like these dudes back in prison, or by any means necessary, really. And honestly, it's great. I've probably watched it now about 6 times over in the past year, and it's great. It's great. Watch it, please. Please watch it. Alright, last but not least, we're flying through these, aren't we? The last one is probably going to cause some conversation because a lot of people don't like it because of the style of the animation. But for me, I love it. It works really well for what it's trying to do, and it's absolutely hilarious. And that is The Way of the House Husband. So, The Way of the House Husband stars our hero, Tatsu, who was like an ex-Yakuza member, and he was like way up in this Yakuza, and he was an absolute psychopath, and nobody wanted to fuck with him for good reasons, because he was a beast. Since then, he has retired from being in the Yakuza, and he has become, well, you guessed it, a house husband for his wife, Miku. She's this cute woman, you know, she's got a bit of a temper, but, you know, she's not really a Yakuza wife, you know what I mean? She's not about that life. And it literally just follows his life being like a house husband, but also like ex-mafia. So he's got that attitude, everything he says sounds proper scary, and, you know, he's very intimidating, but he's absolutely adorable, and he has taken this house husband thing to the max. And if you're not going to watch this because you're not a fan of the animation or whatever, let me try change your mind. Just go on YouTube and just watch the cockroach scene. I have not laughed like that at an anime series, I don't think ever. That is the most I have ever laughed. If that don't get you, yeah, you're probably not going to like the show. But the show, I've not found a series this funny, like, just in general, like, the amount of times I'll laugh throughout an episode, again, probably ever. I love this show, and it is fucking hilarious, and it needs to last forever. It is the definition of stupid, but it is stupid in all the best ways. Yeah, it could have benefited from having more of an actual fluid animation and not like the comic book, like, style it has going on, like the still images and that, but that does not take away from it from me. It could be better in that regard, but it's still absolutely fine the way it is, and it works well in my opinion. Well, that's it. 5 anime series. Blang, blasted it off in less than 10 minutes. It'll be more than 10 minutes after this little outro thing I'm doing, but yeah, great, awesome. Again, if you can't find them in your nation or whatever, but I imagine you probably are in the UK since video's titled in the UK. If not, Surfshark VPN down below, deals and shit. Crack on with it. It's great. It's awesome. I use it every day, all day on many devices. Yeah, that's about it really. What do you think I should have added in place? What do you think I should watch? Put your comments down below, and you know, maybe we'll make another one, and I'll put your name and your picture in the video, and you know, great. Let's do it. Boom. Bye.